Happy full moon in Leo. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Thursday, January 25th. We have a full moon today. Full moons reveal, full moons illuminate, full moons reflect something back to us. So, whatever has been being put in motion in your life, whatever you've been working on, discovering, learning, how you've been evolving and growing and healing, something is being reflected back to you at this moment about how that's going. Maybe some insight into something that's going to help you along that path. Maybe a reflection back about where something is not being super good for you that you are choosing. But something is being reflected back to you. Something is having a light shown on it. And so that is the theme of today's full moon, with the moon being in Leo. So Leo is a fire sign. It is about self-expression. It is about being seen. It is about who we are being as we live out loud. So be who you are and share that in a way that puts yourself out into the world. And so we are in a time with Pluto just went into Aquarius over the weekend. So January 20th, Pluto went into Aquarius, and I had a video in depth on that that came out actually on January 14th. About the meaning of Pluto in Aquarius and the significance of Pluto going into Aquarius on January 20th. That is kind of the background, the backdrop of this Leo full moon. So we have, of course, the sun in Aquarius. So when you have a full moon in Leo, the moon and the sun are opposite, in opposite signs. So the moon is in Leo, the sun is in Aquarius. But we also have this week the outer planet Pluto newly in Aquarius, and Pluto takes many years to go through a sign. So Pluto's shift into Aquarius is the beginning of the next 20 years of Pluto being in Aquarius, bringing in themes of what does it mean to be free? What does it mean to think from the future? What does it mean to solve the problems of the past from the thinking of the future, right? Shifting, getting outside the box, shifting our thinking, and shifting into higher levels of consciousness that are more comprehensive of the possibilities that are available to us. So also this general sort of inclusiveness, right? Inclusiveness of all perspectives, themes of equality, themes of how we get along with each other and humanity, and that bigger picture of freedom and equal rights, and what are our ideals, our principles, the objective ways of looking at reality, as well as what our objectives are, right? Thinking about the future, what we want to evolve into. So that's a backdrop for this Leo full moon, and the energy of the full moon illuminating something, revealing something to us, and specifically asking us to reflect on how we are expressing ourselves, how we are sharing, if we are doing that authentically, what we are creating, and how we are being seen, how we are viewed, right? If others are receiving what you're putting out, which they are in some way or another, right? For positive or negative, they are receiving what you're putting out. So really thinking about how you can get what you're putting out as something that is true to you, something that is authentic, something that comes from your own sense of what is right and your own inner truth. So authenticity as a way of connecting with your true self. And when you can create from that place, you're so much more creative because that's where your power is. Your power is in being who you are. So expressing yourself from that place of your own power, your own skills, abilities, wisdom, experiences, all the things that make you you, all the things that you're good at because it's what has made you you on your life journey. So, coming back to the idea of creativity and self-expression, what kinds of things are you doing creatively? Do you have creative projects you're working on? Is it something that is asking you to tap into a deeper level of what creativity means for you? So maybe there's some exploring, maybe there's some experimentation, but part of that is going to be about being seen. So what do you need to share, whether it's with one person or many people? What do you need to share to see how it gets received, to see how it lands when you shine your light in the world? What does that look like? How can it be more authentic? How can you be creating from and within a place of being your true self? What does that look like? And what does that mean for you? Those are the themes of this Leo full moon. We have also Uranus, the planet of shakeup, of change, of breakthrough, stationing direct tomorrow. And so I was sharing yesterday in my video and yesterday's video about the Cancer moon and how we've been working through some feelings and needs for self-care. So the last couple of days, actually, I had a great video on Tuesday, that was January 23rd, about how to carve out time for self-care, right? How and why that is non-negotiable, important to have your own self-care needs met. And that feeds directly into how you express yourself. So you're going to be more powerful expressing yourself when you have your batteries charged, when your needs are met, right? Like when you have a full charge, you can go for a longer time. You've got all the juice you need to do things in the way that's going to be most effective and meaningful for you. So your true creative self-expression can come through. You can be more in like on that on fire feeling of what that looks like to say what you need to say, or paint or sing or dance or whatever it is for you that is about how you express yourself. So there's something here about learning about who you are and how you share and how you express yourself creatively, that is potent and is revealing something to you about what you have to learn, as well as what's already there that maybe you are becoming aware of, right? And how to tap into that more deeply. So don't forget that we are in a Capricorn moon cycle, meaning that this current moon cycle with this full moon began with the new moon in Capricorn on January 11th. So we're also thinking about containers, structures, systems, plans, ways of organizing, how we ground, what anchors us, what roots us to who we are. So get grounded first and then share from your and also from that place of having your needs met, right? And having and knowing who you are, knowing where you belong, getting that feeling of being grounded in your body, then finding your creativity, your self-expression from there. So it's a great day to reflect on how you are being creative, what you are learning about your own creativity, what it means to be your true self, and what that looks like when you share it out loud in the world. It's time to express it outwardly. Okay, and then with tomorrow's station of Uranus, that planet of change, of instability is there as well. So we have this feeling of like, where is the ground? Where do I stand when things are changing so much and it doesn't feel familiar the way it used to feel, or I can't reach for the normal thing that makes me feel grounded. So we are also in a change process, and recognizing that we are changing in a way that can be very, very positive if we are willing to trust that we are finding new ways to get grounded, right? New things to anchor ourselves into and orient ourselves and navigate the issues and challenges of our lives. So working through that process of change by knowing who we are and learning how to express ourselves from that deeper truth. Thank you so much for being here. I am Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're enjoying these videos, it's a great time to hit the subscribe button, and that is much appreciated. It supports my work, as do your likes and comments. So thanks for being here. Let me know how this is for you, this Leo full moon, and I'll see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.